Hello from Becky and me, welcome to the programme.
First tonight, a man accused of being Britain's most prolific egg thief is facing a third jail sentence after pleading guilty to taking and possession of a further 3,000 wild birds' eggs.
Daniel Lingham from Newton St Faith in Norfolk was caught stealing eggs from a nightjar nest near Holt Country Park in June last year.
Well, since 2005, over 10,000 eggs have been seized from his home, including eggs from some of the rarest birds. Natalie Gray has the details.
As police search his home, Daniel Lingham offers up part of his huge collection of wild birds' eggs.
You're going to have to put them somewhere.
Yeah.
Nearly 3,000 were found, most of those native birds' eggs protected by the Wildlife and Countryside Act. Lingham had been jailed twice before for similar crimes.
It's incredibly disappointing. You know, I spend a large proportion of my career now tackling wildlife crime and other rural matters, and to see one individual have such a massive impact on our local wildlife is obviously, you know, heartbreaking and really disappointing to be here again.
A wildlife camera caught him stealing 2 nightjar eggs from a nest at Holt Lowes in June last year. Police found them behind his bath panel. Under interview, he said he'd been looking for adders and beetles when he was tempted by the eggs due to his egg-collecting addiction, which was a mental health issue. Nightjars are a species that have declined a lot in the last century, and they fly here from Central and Southern Africa to lay their eggs.
Has travelled huge amounts of distance just to come and lay its eggs and then obviously migrate back. But, you know, obviously it's had a wasted journey, sadly, last year because of Mr Lingham's actions.
In 2005, Lingham was jailed for 10 weeks after police found 4,000 eggs in his home. In 2018, he was jailed for 18 weeks after a further 5,000 were found. He was also given a criminal behaviour order banning him from breeding sites, which today he admitted breaching. Egg thefts have decreased sharply since 2001, when custodial sentences were introduced. But there's disappointment that hasn't deterred Lingham.
There's very few serious egg collectors left, fortunately, in this country, and it's an obsessive pastime, an obsessive type of crime. I think the RSPB thinks that there's probably as few as 20 serious egg collectors left, and this guy's definitely one of them. I think over the last 3 times he's been up in court, you know, we're looking at over 10,000 eggs that he's been charged with possessing.
He was also found in possession of eggs from Hooper and Buick swans, peregrine, fieldfare and Searle bunting, the most threatened of species. The case was adjourned for pre-sentencing reports, including a psychiatric report, and Daniel Lingham is due to appear here again on May the 3rd. Natalie Gray, ITV News, Norwich Magistrates Court.